Cyprus football, the passion, the thrill. The passion, the thrill. The stadiums roar, you can feel the chill. You can feel the chill. The teams are ready, the battles will start. The battles will start with dreams of glory, they'll play with heart.
Kalimera, Kalisfera, wherever time you're watching. This is Mappa. I'm still. Thasso is here with me once again. Thasso, what's going on?
The dream team. I am doing fine. How are you doing, Stel?
Emotionally drained, mentally drained, but I am here. I'm here. It will take a lot to get rid of me.
Same here. Same here.
What is new? What is new?
A lot of things.
Lots and lots and lots of things.
Yes.
We will be talking lots of things, won't we? Hello, Rockax. Yes, Rockax is here. Everything is fine and dandy. We know that parity has been restored.
Yes.
And that Rockax is here. Lovely, lovely. Why emotionally drained? You will find out. I'm sure you know, or less or more. I'm sure you will find out very, very soon. But Thasso, I have a surprise. I have a surprise.
It's you know, one of the funny ones is Leroy Sané actually. I wouldn't say we're close friends, but like every now and then we exchange a DM or whatever, but we're cool. And then if you speak to some people, oh my god, you played against Aubameyang, you played against Lewandowski, what was he like? You played against I don't know, Aguero. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, but bro, it was a game. It was like, your wisdom is there, stored there. So don't worry, it's there.
Okay, you're recovering. You're landing. Okay, cool.
Is that Lee? That's what he called me. I said, Lee, see, if this is me, touch, bang, bro, no messing about. You're quick. He's a quick thing, brother. Quick thing, bro. Nah, like.
And you got people saying put pineapple on a pizza. What is this?
Nah, that's a crime. That's the crime. Can't happen. Yeah, they can't happen.
Haram. No, ain't having this. No.
Yeah.
Ari's central defender, Leon Balogun, coming soon to This Is Mappa. We the best.
Well, sir, he's been keeping it quiet from me as well. I didn't know this was happening. This is my reaction live. That's huge. I believe the kids say that's massive.
It's massive, bro.
It's massive.
It's massive. Dossing. But yes, Leon Balogun. Had a good conversation with him for, we were supposed to do half an hour. We did an hour. And we got, he's a really, really top bloke. We have mutual friends as well, which made things a lot easier. But we spoke about his time in Germany, a little bit about his time at Wigan, Brighton, Glasgow Rangers, and obviously Ari. So that's coming out very, very soon once we get the sign off, because obviously we need to just make sure that everything is okay. But it was absolutely fine, and I'm pretty certain Ari are going to be like, okay, drop it like it's hot. So yeah, just be warned. It's coming soon. But yes, anyway, what was the AFKA again?
Was the AFKA again? You know, when you dropped it on your foot.
AFKA. AFKA.
Eggs.
I need an abbreviation.
Eggs.
Yeah, I know. Okay. But what I'm saying is AFKA. Abbreviate it to something. Split it.
A fast kick up the ass. I don't know.
That could work. Finally caught up with you lot live after a while. Oh, well done.
Mario's here. Bravo. Everybody behave yourselves. The referee is in.
The referee, yeah. You've got a lot to answer to.
Oh, we got some stuff to talk about there.
Okay, now. Anyway, shall we get straight into it?
Let's do it. So let's go with what seems to be like the beginning of every podcast right now. We've got to talk about Europe again.
Yes.
And this was Thursday night's European games, Conference League. between Lausanne and Omonia. There's a 1-1 draw. I think it's a good result for Omonia, especially since it was a rotated starting 11, including Francis Usoho, Stell's best mate, in goal. As always, we saw both sides. We saw both sides of him, especially with the equalising goal for Lausanne. But he came up trumps right at the end of the game, with Omonia conceding a penalty. But he saved it. He saved the penalty. So it was very important for Omonia to get that draw in Lausanne. Now, Neofidu gave Omonia the lead originally in the 30th minute, but the Uzoho mistake came just 6 minutes later. Now, on top of that as well, at the end of the game, the Omonia players were celebrating as if they'd won the game. And the Lausanne players were not happy.
They took objection to it, didn't they?
Yes, they were
none too happy.
Yes, exactly.
It was shithousing at its finest. I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
So,
but you know what? Listen, that performance was outstanding. Outstanding. And had it not been for that calamity, we'd have won that game.
Mm-hmm.
We played so well defensively on transition, counter-attack. We had 2 goals disallowed. One of them for the softest of fouls, but whatever. But yeah, I'm pleased with that result, and we're still in the competition. We still got 3 games left, so you never know.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't win the game, don't lose it.
Well, there you go. There you go.
So
and
yeah,
I don't know if you got this in the notes, but they've we've got a bit of a dialogue going on with Lausanne as well.
Yes, exactly. So after the game, it seems the two lots of hierarchies got together and discussed some ways forward regarding the academies and the training procedures and whatnot. So it looks like there'll be something going forward between the two teams if they can agree.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm sure they will. I'm sure.
Lausanne, where are they in the Swiss Super League, though?
I think they were 5th last much.
It might be more advantageous for Lausanne rather than Omonia. Maybe that discussion.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
Now, there was also another game.
Yes, there was.
That we were both invited to talk about.
Absolutely.
And this is between AEK and Aberdeen. And Aberdeen set up shop to frustrate AEK. And that basically came out in the game, didn't it? Where AEK were just pot shots from 30, 40 yards. Milicevic was just smashing it whenever he could, hit the crossbar at one point. But yeah, again, AEK were restricted to long shots, which they don't like. They like to get the ball out the wings, like we talked about. They like to overload the box, but they couldn't overload the box because there were too many bodies behind for Aberdeen. And they were trying to catch AEK on the counter-attack. And Aberdeen almost won it in the end as well, with the counter-attack of their own. But 0-0 draw, a bit flat. But
Angielski had that chance as well after that. Angielski had the chance straight after he did it wide.
He did. Yes, yeah, you're right. But ended 0-0. AEK haven't conceded a goal yet.
Not in the group stage, no.
Yeah. And obviously not conceding a goal means they're unbeaten after 3 games and sit on 7 points.
That's what I'll tell you what. I think those results, coupled with the Buffer one midweek, just shows how far our teams have come. Because for Omonia to play a second string team against a very respectable Swiss side and come away with a draw, almost win it, is incredible. For Aberdeen, a Scottish team, the last Scottish team to win a European... No, I think the last Scottish team to win a European trophy, if I'm not mistaken.
Cup Winners' Cup.
Cup Winners' Cup, yeah. Last, they broke the dominance of the old firm. And for them to come to Cyprus and play 5-4-1.
Well, I think I don't know if they mentioned it on the podcast you were on, but last time Aberdeen were in Cyprus as well, they didn't have a good time against Apollona. So yeah, but as is with Scottish fans, they brought an atmosphere with them before, during, and after the game.
Mario saying big up the Reds. That's the first time I've ever heard him say that from a City fan.
Yeah. But yeah, obviously the atmosphere before and after the game was jovial. Everybody was having a good time. There wasn't any reports of any trouble or anything like that, unlike what happened against Apollon. And yeah, I know. But yeah, I think a lot of people from Aberdeen left Larnaga with a very good impression of what's going on at the AEK Arena.
Absolutely. And we could talk about the coefficients, yeah?
Yes, because we've got to talk about Cyprus being fucking huge.
Massive, son.
Yes. Chypre est descomunal. Yeah, the Cyprus is the fourth best federation in Europe this season. So we're better than Italy at the moment, Portugal, France. We're disrupting things a little bit there, I think.
And we've only got 3 teams in there. They've got 7, 4.
Yeah.
France all the way down there. My goodness. Goodness.
Yeah, I mean, last week France had a terrible week in Europe last week. So yeah. And Monaco still got to play Buffalo.
Yep.
So there's that as well.
Don't rule out the farmers. We got pitchforks.
Yes. Hey, it ain't much, but it's honest work.
Absolutely. So that's our European roundup, right?
Correct.
And now over to the Bratlima. And the first game, we need to take a moment of silence for this.
Rumores que van, pero el alma del hincha no se puede comprar. Esto es maldad, pasión sin parar, drama eterno que no va a terminar. Entre risas, escándalos y verdad brutal, el fútbol de Chipre es un carnaval.
So, double celebration for Isle. First of all, they beat Baralmini by 3-0. Goals from Nadel, Forestieri, and Singh with a fantastic free kick. And the second one, Ochoa keeps a clean sheet.
Yes, a second clean sheet. Well done against the league's worst attack. Well done. Yes. Woo! And it was a home game for Isle as well, which means everybody in Mexico was watching that game.
Yeah, that's what. Showed the song to my wife. She was living in Spain for 8 years. She has a new ringtone. Rockax, I'll send you the whole version if you want, man.
Oh, beautiful.
Go give it to Baralmini for having the same amount of points as Man United in Europe this season, helping the coefficient loads. Very funny. This guy disappeared for a whole fucking year when City was struggling, and now he's back because Haaland is carrying on his fucking shoulders. This guy, piss off. There is a full version. Yes, there is a full version. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Listen, just tell me what your email address is, or I'll send it to you on WeTransfer or something, bro. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good.
But so let's talk about the game a bit more. Baralmini's defense lasted all of 10 minutes without conceding. Now, in the first half, Baralmini, after that goal, kind of turned on the pressure, had a few chances, albeit half chances, did nothing with them. And then they had, I'm guessing they tried to change some stuff up. Fangiero tried to change some stuff. And then within 8 minutes of the second half, they conceded the second goal. So, yeah, Baralmini are in the toilet, man.
Yeah, they're in the lacquer.
They had another sending off as well. Shawnee Ioannou got himself taken off after 79 minutes for a second bookable offence. And kind of when he does the foul as well, it kind of just sits on the floor and just waits for the yellow card to come up. Like, all right,
He's coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
No,
it's coming. I know. Get on with it so I can leave the game. Yeah. So, now, no official announcement from Baralimni yet about Mr. Fanghiero,
but
despite what we've heard.
Mhm.
But the international break is still young.
It's coming. Oh, it's coming.
Yeah.
Oh well. But look, happy days for Al so far.
Correct.
You know, they're turning things around, which is good. And Hugo Martins is smashing it, absolutely smashing it. From what I've been told, as far as man management goes, he's top notch. But his attention to detail in training is also fantastic. So, you know, perhaps now is his time to really show what he can do, because we saw what he did at Moni Aradipo, bringing him up, and then his brief spy at Ethnigo. So it's looking good, Brev. It's looking good. It's looking good. Reaper came for one this week. He'll probably come for another. Yeah. We're going to go into that in just a bit. A bit. Shall we move on?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. And so to the next game, where, oh my goodness, Agreda drew one apiece against Olympiaco. Yeah, Castro with a super strike. It was a cross, wasn't it? It was a cross.
Yeah.
But Daklimanidis saved a penalty again. His transfer market value is going to go up. And then Njinga equalized for Olympiaco, cross from Christo, one apiece. But, Thasso, there's two major stories coming out of this game. Isn't there, my friend?
Yes. Which one do you want to go for first? Shall we do pass corner first?
Let's do pass
corner.
Let's go.
So, first of all, let's discuss what actually happened during the game. So during the first half, I think it was like the 13th minute or something like that, Olympiacos player João Mario had to be stretchered off and taken to the waiting ambulance at the side of the pitch. However, due to the Cyprus FA regulations, the ambulance couldn't leave the pitch until half-time, as there was no replacement for it when it would leave. This meant that the player was stuck waiting in the ambulance for another 30 minutes before they could leave. They left at half-time. Now, because the ambulance wasn't there, the game couldn't restart until 11 minutes after it was supposed to do. So the second half was delayed.
Flipping hell. I mean, what a joke.
So before we get to past statements, I've got to say, I'm baffled as to why another ambulance couldn't be called. So the other ambulance gets there, and once the other ambulance gets to the game, the other one can leave. And saying, like the UEFA regulations say, you need 10 minutes to get to A&E from a stadium, then obviously it takes 10 minutes. So 10 minutes to come to the pitch, which means 10 minutes afterwards the ambulance can leave. Right? Normal stuff. Normal, very normal behavior to do that. But no, in Gibro, what we do, daxire. So,
the poor bloke's lying in the ambulance. Wait a minute. Paurizire.
Yeah. Oh, Paurizio Kaimenos. Oh,
I shouldn't laugh. It's so fucking stupid.
It's so stupid. Now, the I'm going to go back to. I'm going to try and reduce the amount of Cypriot because there's a couple of French people watching this as well right now, so I need to. Now.
Sorry.
Now.
I just got this vision of having to try and buy here. Sorry.
Now,
I'm going to mute
because
myself.
mute yourself because this is the serious bit. Now, PASP, obviously, because they're dealing with player welfare, they released a statement. So where they PASP has expressed deep concern and frustration over the incident involving the injury of João Maio during the match. The Olympiacos player was injured in the 14th minute and was forced to remain immobilized inside the ambulance for around half an hour, waiting for the first half to finish. The reason, the regulation requiring an ambulance to be present at the stadium throughout the duration of the match. As a result, the start of the second half was also delayed. However, the core issue is that the injured player had to remain inside the ambulance for 30 minutes before being transferred for further medical care. A situation described as inhumane and unacceptable, one that insults our sense of civility, causing to question the level of organisation in Cypriot football. I'm going to cut in there for a second. I don't think it calls into question the level of organisation in Cypriot football. We've always known the level of organisation in Cypriot football, and this confirms it.
Yes.
Yeah. Remember the Bitasuvlaga that got delivered to the VAR refs.
Did I show you that photograph at the Babadopoulos?
You did show me that photograph. Yeah.
The VAR truck is outside the fucking stadium by the stand. I couldn't believe it, man. I couldn't fucking believe it.
This is what we're talking about. Sometimes it is a farmers' league, yeah. So back to the statement. The fact that João Maio's injury was not life-threatening does not diminish the seriousness of what occurred, what would have happened if it had been an urgent or life-threatening situation, and if, as the authorities might claim, the ambulance would have departed only in case of severe danger, then a crucial question arises. What provisions have the Cyprus Football Association and the relevant authorities made for its immediate replacement? I believe the answer is, this is the provision here. You know this is your provision. It is astonishing that Cyprus does not follow UEFA's international standards, which require an ambulance response time of within 10 minutes. It is unacceptable for player safety to be put at risk because of regulatory gaps and lack of coordination. When will there finally be genuine care for the health and safety of the game's main protagonists? The CFA and the competent authorities must take responsibility and provide answers. So the injury highlighted the serious deficiencies in Cypriot stadiums regarding medical preparedness and emergency coordination. That goes back to as well what happened with David Luiz and that elbow, concussion protocols and everything. And PASP has gone to the Ministry of Health, the GOA and the Cyprus FA. Any appeals to discuss these things have gone unanswered. And PASP once again calls on the responsible bodies to rise to the occasion and develop a comprehensive action plan for managing such incidents. Prevention and foresight are essential. We cannot keep reacting after the fact and seeking accountability only once damage has been done. Player safety is non-negotiable.
Agreed.
And signed. I think you can't argue against that, can you?
No, not at all.
To argue,
not at all. It's bonkers. It's bonkers. It's negligent. It's dangerous. It's stupid. All the above, really.
Yeah. But pretty much.
Yeah, we put this story out on X, and it got how many thousand views? 84,000 views. But let me show you this one. Where is it? Ah, crikey. Sorry. There's this, and the comment. Driver was like, "Yo, shut the fuck up back there. My team is winning." Oh my god. We shouldn't be laughing, but it's funny. Sorry.
Remember as well that ambulance, right, is parked.
Ambula.
Yeah, the ambula is parked behind the advertising hoarding for the flying pig
The flying pig.
next to the police car.
I mean, that's a great advertisement. Sorry, for the restaurant. Lovely
Yeah.
stuff. Lovely stuff.
Yeah.
There's another story, Thasso, coming from
Right.
this game.
Right.
Yes, and it's been a while, hasn't it?
Yep.
Been a few weeks, but we have another one, guys. We have another one.
Here we go again, it's another day. Another manager is out, we couldn't stay. The ink's still wet on that brand new deal, but in Cyprus change is all too real. Oh, another manager is out. It's no surprise we scream and shout. Last season, 18, the year before was more. In this revolving door, who's keeping score?
Mr. Garposi, your room is available at the Exo Hotel. Managerial casualty number 6 of the season is here. That's all.
Yep. So after match day 10, we are now on 6. Following that draw, the Agridas president, when questioned about the decision, I think it was on Supersport FM, he went.
Yep.
As they all do. So when questioned about the decision, he stated that, yes, Agridas points tally up until this point in the season is satisfactory enough, with the team sitting in 10th. However, he stated that there were differences in philosophy. I don't know what the hell that means. There were differences in philosophy.
Okay. Well, look, I went to the Ari Agrida game.
Yeah.
And up until Ari grabbed a second, Agrida were pretty solid defensively. They frustrated them. They did what you would expect for a newly promoted team against a team that's trying to compete for the title. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on at that club. But look, I heard a few things before the season started. It's just bonkers to me. But what surprised me most, Thasso, is how quick they were to announce the departure, because given Agrida's track record of announcing players, i.e. they sign a player and then 3 weeks later they announce it, like the summer,
no, it's not just that. The player would play for them first before they announce him.
Yeah. And I think Agrida got the story first that Garposi got the sack, and it was literally 24 hours later when the president said, he's gone. And then they announced it on Instagram.
Yep. So, 10 league games and a cup game. He's got 2 wins and 3 draws in the league and a win in the cup. So, yeah, not great stats, but again, it's Agridas, so expected, as the president did also say. Now, the president during that interview also announced that AEL will be that Agridas will be hiring AEL's interim head coach at the end of last season. Marios Nicolau, right? Yeah. Yep. So you rate this this head coach highly, don't you, still?
Yeah, I do. And given what he had to go through at AEL back at the last season and how they survived with consummate ease, really, after a barren run at the beginning, I think he's fantastic. The issue I have with him taking that job is I don't think this Agrida squad is good enough to stay up. It's my honest opinion. Now, he's a very, very good coach, and clearly he's got stock. And even if they do relatively well to prevent themselves from getting relegated very, very early, it's a difficult task. I'm interested to see what they're going to do in January, though, because obviously you can sign 4 players, but they're going to need a lot more than that.
They're already losing Athanasiou to Apollon.
Yep. The saving grace, though, is that they're 10th in the table, I think, at the moment. So they're not in the relegation zone. And given how Krasava and Aradipo and Paralimni are going, he might do it.
Yeah.
But then again, Sacha has got the Midas touch at the moment. So I don't know. Anyway.
Yes.
So that's it.
Yeah.
Another one then.
So much to talk about in that game, considering it's just in inverted comma.
Yeah.
Down Olympiacos.
Yeah, and we didn't mention we did mention the goalkeeper save, but again, this
Yeah.
keeper,
Dalik
he's been
Manides, man.
phenomenal.
I've said it a couple of times. He needs to be studied.
Yeah,
He's an absolute boss for them.
that's 2 weeks in a row, isn't it? That
Yeah,
makes
but he's
sense.
saved 3 penalties this season.
That's right. That's right. Oh, bravo, bravo.
Mm.
Anyway, to the next.
Yeesh.
Let's rock and roller, boys and girls. The next game. And it was Apollon beating Ethnico by a goal to 0. Lazar Markovic rolling back the years to get the winner. Good win for Apollon. Nothing else really to talk about in this game. There's one thing actually, but we'll go into that in just a bit.
Yeah, so I want to mention there's something going on at Golossia at the training ground, right? Because the amount of injuries Apollon seem to be having this season is intense.
Really? Is it a surprise?
Oh, are you surprised?
Is it a surprise?
There's already they already started the game with 3 less people on the bench, right? Than what they're supposed to. And then Markovic celebrated the goal by bringing out Zacharias Avoni's shirt. He's rivaling Fanos Gadelaris for amount of time injured. And during the first half, they had both Marquez and Weisbeck coming off with muscular injuries as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
So let me get this straight. When Sofronis Avustil was Aboel head coach, you guys missed out on the title, arguably because of injuries, muscular
Correct.
injuries. When Sofronis Avustil was Omonia head coach and he was going through a barren spell, it's arguably due to muscular injuries. And now he's at Apollon. Players are dropping like flies due to muscular injuries. Maybe it's just a coinkydink. I don't know. I'm just saying, when you tell your players to run and run and run and run with, I'm assuming, very little recovery time because you might be battering them in training. I'm just assuming here. I'm not pointing the finger. But, 2 + 2 is 4, like Barney the dinosaur would say.
2 + 2 is 4. 2 + 2 is 4.
This is gonna be so much fun.
Gatto. Oh, speaking of Gatto,
Yes.
it looks like Adromido might be going for some muscular injuries as well.
Oh, yes.
Won't they?
Yes.
Yes. So
I had a graphic for that, but I mixed it with 3 others. So
all right, we'll there you go. Yeah, because
yeah.
in my notes I put them all together, but I thought I'd bring it up here.
I just
But
bring
yeah.
it up. It's all right. It's all right. We'll go through the others later on. It's fine.
Yeah. So there he is there. So yes, it's being reported that Sofronis Avustil is being looked at by Adromidos to be their new head coach. For me, I find it amusing because imagine Apollon getting screwed the way that they screwed the Cyprus FA.
Well, listen, if financial issues come up again because a certain investor may not want to invest,
Yeah. Now, someone who isn't getting injured is Arabios Vrikis.
yes, correct.
He came off the
Correct.
bench once again, which means with Shiki starting,
Gulli's going to get his wish, aren't you, Gulli?
Liz.
He is indeed.
Κάποιοι από αυτούς θα περάσουν, Γιώργο Λονίδου, στον αγώνα.
Ο Βρίκης και ο Σίκης είναι που θα περάσουν.
Περίμενε, Βρίκης.
Ο Βρίκης και ο Σίκης είναι που θα εισελθούν.
Ναι.
Yes! Βρίκη, σίκη, όλο μπαίνουν, βρίκη, σίκη, δεν μας φτάνουν, δεν μας δένουν, βρίκη, σίκη, χορεύει η κερκίδα με το ρυθμό, βρίκη, γκολ και χαμός, Απόλλων Θεός.
Yes, Vrikis and Shikis were on the pitch at the same time. And do you know what, Thussle? The more I hear that intro, the more I find it amusing because the commentator, he goes, Perimene, yours. And then he goes, Vrikis, your Shikis, goes, nah. Because he knows it's coming. He knows it's coming.
Knows it's coming.
Nah.
He knows it's
His
coming.
eyes light up. Nah. So he just comes in the room with her underwear on. Nah. Vrikis, Shikis. Hey, Gulli. There you go. You got your wish, bro.
There you go. You can go to bed now.
There you go. Fuck off. It's so suave.
Yes.
Anyway, we done?
Yep.
Let's go on to the next, my friend. Let's go on to the next. And the next game. Ari absolutely obliterated Krasava, didn't they? Gaguli gave them the lead. And he's got a new celebration as Gaggle. Maybe he's doing that to me because he told me that I was a jinx. But then he scored 2 goals in 2 games. He knows I'm joking. Montnor scored number 2. Celebrating his
What's that reaction from Zadro?
Fuck. Hey, run it back. The keeper comes out. It wasn't Zadro though. It was the replacement because Zadro couldn't play.
Oh yeah, sorry. It was
It's someone else. But Kvilita made it 3-0. There you go. Happy days for Ari.
it's like a reaction from the goalkeeper from the FM26. It's like
No, what was that? What was that game called? It was a plastic. It was a mechanical one, and like you twist the things, and the players would spin around. No, not Sabutio. It was an electric one. You the battery operated one. I forget what it's called. And the players would just spin around. You just the little knobs and whatever. That's that. Someone will remember.
But yeah. Yes. So
easy,
again,
light work.
Yeah, Aris completely dominant. I'm going to bring it up again. That statement from Janevski is going to haunt him until Krasava get a win. It's because since he's made that statement, they've lost every single game.
The question is, who's going to go first, Janevski or Fange?
Well, I think Fangiero is probably going to be the first one to go. I would suspect. But yeah, there's. What are you going to do? At least they didn't have a sending off.
Absolutely,
so that's an improvement.
Absolutely. Did Chepak play? I don't know. Cobra, la 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 la. Right, Pedro says was the same as an ice hockey game, but football. You're probably right. I don't think there's anything to discuss about this one. Ari would just.
Yeah, Ari were in control.
Through the motions. Yeah.
Absolutely lost it. Good win.
Light work. Shall we move on to the next one?
We can do.
Let's move on to the next one. So, on to the next. Excuse me, I just burped. Ajax beats Omonia Aradipu by a goal to 0. Penalty from Milicevic, his 5th of the season, if I'm not mistaken. And he won the penalty. It was, I don't know what was going on there, to be honest. I really don't know. But yeah, rolled it in the back of the net. But I thought so. It wasn't a convincing. I mean, listen, is a 1-0 ever convincing? But to be honest, Aradipu had chances near the end. And if it weren't for the goalkeeper, it would have been a sticky one still.
Yeah. I mean, Ajax were kind of, especially in the first half, they bossed the game. Second half was a bit more even. Kostic keeping on Omonia Aradipu in the game. Igelski hit the bar. Ivanovic hit the bar as well. This was all in the first half. And then in the second half, things kind of died down a little bit, and Omonia Aradipu came back into the game. Now, Ajax as well, they were playing a rotated first 11, like players like Petros Ioan were given a chance. Naum played as well. I mean, they played well enough. Yeah. Easy work, really.
They did what they had to do.
Yeah.
After a pretty intense game midweek, and it was intense. know, I don't think Ajax expected to have that much possession against Aberdeen and move the ball about, and I don't know. It just they looked a little bit jaded, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
That's the main thing. They got the
Mm.
win, and that squad rotation is working. They won the Super Cup by making 8 changes, so they're quietly going about their business. And I think that should be a concern for the rest of the league because, yeah, granted, they're probably going to make it through to the next round of the Conference League. But if and when they get knocked out, then they'll just put their focus back on the league. And Cabrera might be back by then. I mean, again, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know why he's still out or if they're planning to sell him in January. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, there must be a fitness issue there as well because, it would have been a good game for him to start, for instance, to get his fitness up
Yeah.
after his injury. So, yeah, don't know.
I'm just guessing that they're preserving him for January and then let him go. That's what I think anyway. Bajic has been sensational for him since coming in, and Angielski is obviously doing the business for him as and when he's called upon. So,
Yeah, I mean, Bajic was signed as well as a replacement for Cabrera in the summer.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
anyway, happy days. By the way, I didn't put this on the spreadsheet that I've got, but you saw this as well as I did. The Google Translate facility really needs updating, or something needs to be done, because there's a story on Supersport, and I thought, let me just hit that Google Translate button, and it gave us this. Omone Radepu, his tongue is hairy.
Yep.
Listen, yeah. And, in true This Is Mappa fashion on X, we tagged on Omone Radepu and said, never trust Google Translate, right? And they responded, I'm with you. Where is it? Come on, come back. There it is. I'm with you.
Yep.
So, yeah. There you go. We notice things.
Yes, we
We
do.
notice many, many, many things.
Mm.
Anyway, is that it for that? I think
Yep.
that's it for that.
Mhm.
Yep. Shall we go on to the next?
We can do.
Let's go. And Thasso, European hangover? I think so. Buffon drawing 1 apiece at Anorthosis. David Luiz giving them the lead. But my mates, Kiko with this. Bosh! Have that. 1-1. Bosh! 1-1. Great strike. Cue celebrations. 1 apiece. And I'll tell you what, I know Vlad had a chance near the end. They could have won it. But Buffon look a little bit ropey at the moment, mate.
Anorthosis were well on point for the win, aren't they? They had a couple of chances as well, a couple of mirrored chances in the first and the second half where Jay Gorta kind of cleared it off the line, or it bounced off the post and then it got cleared off the line to the point where it had to go to the byline camera to see whether or not it had gone in. They had a couple of very, very, very good chances, and it wasn't just them. I think, they played very well. They did amazingly against Buffon. I think they could be very proud of that performance. Well, is the fight back on?
Look, never say never. Okay, we doubted Ketspire, and I think we were well within our rights to doubt him.
I'm going to continue to doubt him.
Well, look, for me, I don't. This is going to sound really salty, but I don't give him as much credit as their fans probably do. I think their players are well in tuned with what's going on in and around the club. I think they've seen how the fans have been reacting this season. As I said, I was at the Papadopoulos for the Ari Anorthosis game, and while it wasn't a full house, their fans were on it from minute 1 right the way through to the end. And it's a difficult situation for the club, but it appears that the fans and the players are singing from the same song sheet, which is important. And just the celebrations from that goal. And look, Kiko he's a top bloke. I'm not just saying this because he's a mate, but he's had it difficult at that club. You've gone from Omonia to Anorthosis, and the the level of expectancy has obviously changed and the targets have changed, and he's been in and out of the team. And I think he's suffered because Conceição left as well, because obviously they complemented each other on either flank. It was very, very difficult. But for him to get back in the team and to score a goal like that, and let's get it right, some of his assists this season and last season, his delivery has been sensational.
Correct.
And they are a threat from set pieces. So look, it's looking good for them, but I still think they need a centre forward that can get them goals, because no disrespect to what they've got at the moment, but they need more. They need more. They need Evahora to come back in the team and be more consistent.
Evahora needs consistency. He started the first half. Maybe got substituted at half time.
Yep.
But yeah, you're right with that.
Vukic needs to change that ratio, man. 3 offside goals to 2 given is looking peak. But again, there's still a long way to go. 26 games left. Dion came off the bench. He still needs to get a bit sharper, but he can cause problems. So they've got the squad to stay up. I mean, let's get it right. We keep saying this. They're a big club in Cyprus, man. They should have been down there. But anyway. Rockak says 1-1 was good for us. Honestly, we played shit. Plus, I've never seen a team win the league without centre forwards. I think he's talking about Buffer, who,
They played Di Matta. Di Matta is a centre forward.
He is, but again, he's still finding his feet in the league. Paso Amina, again, haven't seen much from him since scoring that overhead kick. And Anderson Silva, I guess, again, they're protecting him for European games. And even then, he hasn't really been starting. So I'm not sure what the thought process is there. Listen, I'm not Carcedo. I haven't won the league as a coach or cup. So whatever. Anyway, move on.
Let's move on to the main event.
The main event. Wow. Okay. Breathe, boys and girls, because the Eternal Derby served up more entertainment. Omonia took the lead early through Panayodo, and no one's talking about this from Evandro. I don't know whether he meant it. But Jovetic crossed the ball in the box, back stick, headed it in, lovely. And just when you thought Omonia could maybe hold on for a bit, nope, Cordoba brought the ball inside, smashed it, big bounce there beyond Fabiano, 1-1. And then controversy. First, Omonia thought, I guess many Omonia fans thought it should have been a goal. Staphylidis cleared the ball off the line, and then possibly a penalty there, brought down Masura. But anyway, we're going to go into that in just a bit. A little bit sticky there. Still a bit one of those, Tasso, did it not? Honestly, I don't think it did cross the line. But anyway, we're going to go into that in just a bit. Yeah. I think that was a pen, my honest opinion. But then Semedo had a goal disallowed for offside. And again, the lines, not too sure. I've looked at it at different angles, done lines myself. Still don't know if it was on or off. But they gave it as off. But then Ryan Mayer made it 2-1, came off the bench, and a wonderful counter-attack, I must admit. I still think he should have scored his first opportunity there. But whatever, it is what it is. He bundled it over the line to make it 2-1. And here's me thinking, we're going to get a famous victory here. Lo and behold, Omonia doing Omonia things, can't hold the ball. And your boy, Laifi, lovely cross, probably hit his shin. And the Amandagos equalized. Cue scenes. And your boys celebrated almost as if you'd won the game. But hey, it's a derby draw. Good point for you guys. I'm more pissed off that we couldn't hold on. That's my honest opinion. There were so many phases before the equalizer where a tactical foul should have been done. Irakovic on your fullback, Evandro, Mayer. It's almost as if, and then the defending for the goal, how Simic turned his back. It was just a fucking disaster. But the game in general, for the neutral, superb.
Fantastic game. Beautiful, fantastic game. Played under a good atmosphere as well.
15,000, man.
Yeah.
15,000.
It didn't look like there was any trouble either from what I gathered. Didn't hear anything, didn't read about anything happening. But yeah, boisterous atmosphere, lots of noise, flares, firecrackers, all the business end stuff that we like.
Video on this thing. Oh fuck shit! Another report.
Fuck shit! What do I do now? But yeah, brilliant game, especially in the first half. Aboel and Omonia kind of neck and neck. You actually mentioned that you thought we were going to nick it. based off of the tactics like between the two
That was at half
managers.
time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Half time, yeah.
And then obviously something changed at half time. Well, I'll tell you what changed. I was like, as soon as I saw Gekida that, Ryan Mae wouldn't be playing, I was like, yes, brilliant, good. He's not going to play. Then I see him on the bench. I was like, shit. And as soon as he came on, game completely flipped itself. Omonia were on the ascendancy, and it was just Omonia attack after Omonia attack after Omonia attack. Obviously, he gets his goal. Yeah, completely deserved. But Apoel seemed to get these goals at the death at the moment. They did it against Olympiacos as well, where we got the 2-2 draw. We've done it a few other times as well over the last few games. There's this kind of like never say die attitude. The fact that we changed from what was like a 4-5-1 to a 4-3-3.
Yeah, he switched systems about 4 times. He started with a 4-1-4-1, then it was 4-5-1, then he went 4-3-2-1, then he went 4-3-3.
He went 4-3-3. He took off Dalcio and I think Tomas and brought on Gutsagos and Diamandagos, and that's what the team needed, kind of especially towards the end, where they kind of just went for it and got the goal at the end. I mean, Laif is being where he was to put that cross in. He had no business being there in the first place, but beautiful cross. Got himself injured in the process of doing that. Yeah.
I didn't know that, actually.
Yeah.
What, hammy or something? Did he stretch too much? Or?
Yeah. But we'll get into that in a bit later as well. But yeah, brilliant game. Now, VAR. VAR and the refereeing. To be fair to the referee, it seemed fairly even. There were decisions that he couldn't make. For instance, the goal line clearances.
Yeah.
He would be reliant on your assistant referee normally to give that because he's by the byline. And we've also got that camera we've got that camera now on the goal line, which is supposed to help make the decisions as to whether or not the ball crosses the line.
Well, let's run it back a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest with you. The moment it happened, I didn't think it crossed the line at all because it appeared that Staphylidis' clearing foot was actually on the line. So
it was very close. I was like, they must be checking that, and they did.
Yeah,
and they did. They actually checked 2 different situations which were quite similar, and I think they were both correct. However, in that specific highlight there, I think, as an Apoel fan, I think, so yeah, we just see that
that's
the
not
ball,
the line.
The ball hasn't crossed the line completely.
That mate,
that's a penalty.
And the thing is, it's not. Maybe the theatrics changed the Varista's mind. But he's taking him out there, man.
Yeah.
And what I found fun is that Omonia have this show on YouTube where they discuss the refereeing decisions, and they spent more time on did it not cross the line than that challenge. And the guy that was on the show, I don't know who he is. He must be an independent guy. And he was like, there wasn't enough in it. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? That's the one you should have actually been shedding more light on. Now, again, this isn't me doing sour grapes. I've received a lot of stick from Omonia fans over the past 2 years about me being anti-Omoniadi. I tell it like it is, but he's been wiped out there.
Yeah.
So for me, it's a bizarre one. But then you've got the offside call, which I've seen it from 3 different angles. And the first one, the actual goal itself, it looks like he's on. But there's another 2 where he looks miles off. Well, there's one that looks miles offside, and there's the one where the lines are drawn. So, I mean, do you want me to bring that up? And we can.
I mean, you can do, but again, I think it's a VAR doing his job properly. I don't think there's any complaints there. He is off, and you can see they've done it on. You can see they've done it on. Is that Semedo who's off?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they've done it on his shoulder as well. They haven't done it on like the sleeve or anything like that. They've actually gone on the shoulder there as well. So yeah, it's off. You know, for once, except for that, the only reason I can think why they didn't look at the penalty decision was because they spent so long trying to see whether or not it was a goal in the first place, and just the amount of time that had passed, they decided it wasn't worth looking at the penalty. I don't know.
Well, Masura was down for quite a while.
Yeah.
And here's me through it. As a neutral, you'd be thinking, well, why is he down? What's happened? And that's what VAR is for, effectively, to spot these things. I mean, look, again, as an Omonia fan, I'm disappointed that we didn't win the game. I'm more angry, as I said, in the manner in which we conceded the goal. And as you mentioned, when Maya came on, it completely changed our attacking threat because, look, Jovetic is a cracking player, but he isn't a centre forward that can do what Maya does. Maya runs into the channels. He's got a lot of pace. On the counter-attack, we look so threatening. And you got to credit Berg for, taking a gamble and saying, right, I'm taking off Gusulo, who's a holding midfielder, dropping Evandro into the 8 role and putting Jovetic as a 10, and just utilising Semedo and Maya's pace, which, again, even Tankovic had a really, really good game.
Yeah.
But you got to credit your team for fighting back. Now, my question to you, right? Now, this is a double-edged one because on the one hand, I can see where you're coming from in the sense that, you 2-0 down against Olympiacos, you got the win. You're a goal down against Aachen, you turned it round. But how many times can you get away with being behind and turning it around? Like, you could say team spirit, etc., but surely that must be a bit of a warning sign that how many times are you going to go behind and turn it around? How many times can you keep getting away with it?
Yeah, I mean, there's a reduced well, I don't want to call it a reduced expectation, but there's a different thinking this season based off of all the stuff that's been going on behind the scenes. So the expectation, we knew that kind of like the team is a bit top heavy. Like the first 11 is very strong, but the players behind that first 11 aren't as strong as what is required for a team chasing for the title. And we saw that against Aachen, as some of those squad rotation players were brought into the first team. We saw that against Olympiacos with some of the first team players. But what we're seeing as well is Pablo Garcia is willing to change it up. He's not willing to just sit there. This is how I play football, and that's it. He's trying to think of different ways to change the game. Like I said, he changed formation 3 or 4 times during the game to try and get a foothold in the game because especially after Maya came on, the game was basically coming away from us. Omonia could have had 2-3 goals more than what they scored if they'd taken their chances. So and he's there. He's just taking his chances, changing things up, and that's what we want to see. We want to see a team that fights for every ball right until the end of the game, which is why the players celebrated a lot. Obviously, the fans were like, "Okay, good, we got a draw. Good, it's a good result." There wasn't that much hoo-ha-ha about it, although during when the decision and the game was made, we were like after the game, it was a bit more calm. It's the expectations are the expectations are lowered this season based off of kind of the recruitment. But good result. May continue as well. Like to see Pablo Garcia keep working on the team. And let's go. We're still within touching distance of that top spot.
26 games still to play, man.
Exactly.
It's a long fucking way to go.
Exactly.
Long way to go.
Now,
yeah.
Pedro wants to have a go at me here.
Okay.
He says, "Come on, Thasso, be fair. Here they cancel goals for fouls committed 3 played balls earlier." To be fair about what?
I think he's talking about the Masura penalty incident.
I said it was a penalty. I don't know what it was from me. It's a penalty.
I'll tell you something though. Again, without sounding like sour grapes, Sotirio got away with it as well, mate. Because he picked up a yellow card early, and there was 2 or 3 occasions where I'm thinking, is it a derby that the referee's just letting this one slide? I don't know. But listen, it is what it is. It's done now. It's done, and we still play each other 3 more times, looking likely anyway.
Correct.
So,
correct.
Anyway.
There'll be ways to correct it.
There you go. Right, let's do the standing, shall we? Let's go.
Let's do it. Yes.
Ooh.
So there they are. Look at that. Omonia.
Look how competitive that is, man.
So,
Flipping hell.
With 23 points. Aris are in second with 23 points. Bafos are in third with 22 points. Abuela are in fourth with 21 points. And Aik are fifth with 20 points. That's the top 5
look at that.
separated by 3 points.
Yeah, exactly. And we'll talk about how lethargic Aik looked, and they're only 3 points behind.
Yeah, everybody's taking points off everybody.
That's right.
So we've got Apollon in 6th with 16 points. Achna in 7th with 14 points. Ael in 8th with 13 points. Olympiacos in 9th with 11 points. Agridas in 10th with 9 points. Anorthosis in 11th with 8 points. NEFC Krasava, Freedom 24, the Yeni Sipsona in 12th place with 7 points. Omonia Araripo in 13th place with 7 points. And Baralimni in 14th place with 1 point.
Yes. Now, question.
Yes.
Given what's going on at Apollon with the rumors about Sofroni and all the other things going on in the background and the improvement of AEL, can they sneak in the top 6? Can they sneak in the playoffs?
I mean, we were saying probably for them to get playoffs at the beginning of the season, weren't we? I mean, somebody said that they were going to finish quite high up the league at the beginning of the season. It weren't me. I didn't say it. I didn't say it because after my kicking that I got the first season I started doing this thing, I will never predict AEL getting anywhere near the top ever again.
Nope. You will not. I will not allow you to do that. Put yourself through that again.
Correct.
No chance.
So
no chance.
So yes. I mean, there's no reason why they can't. They'll probably be looking at that and going, "Come on."
Yeah.
Come on.
Maybe. Hugo Martins, and they're doing that with that Ferrier at the moment as well.
Correct.
So
correct.
There you go.
Forestieri and Nadal up front.
There you go. Right. Next. We've done that. We've done the review.
Yes. So we've got there's an international break coming up.
Yes.
Right. So which means Aggies Express has picked his players.
Yes.
So so not many surprises, I don't think. Fabiano is in there. I mean, he played against Abuel, obviously. So me thinking he was going to be out for 2 or 3 weeks at least turned out to be a bunch of bollocks. He played. Yep. He played, and that means he's fit enough to be picked for Ethniki. Mihail is also there as his mole. No surprises there. In defense, Laifis, Shelis, Korea. Fucking Korea. Panayiotou.
Oh, come on.
Pileas, Andreu, Shikis, and Hector. Stop putting Hector as a defender, for the love of God. He's not a defender. He's not a defender. Anyway, yeah. So the fact that Laifis and Bileas have been picked despite their suspension against Austria, for me, I'm like, well, you know, if they're suspended, what you're going to play them for the friendly? Let's mix it up a bit. Let's see some new players. But anyway, it's fine. In midfield, we've got Artimadas, Greggy Chestnut, Hambo 1, Hambo 2, Gusullo, Gosti, Sacha, and Fodi. And then up front, we've got Sotiriou, Pitas, Loizu, Jonis, Gagulis, Kutsagos, and Evangelos Andreu. Again, Pitas is suspended against Austria, so maybe pick someone else, but whatever. Now, on top of that, since the announcement, Hector was announced injured by Watford. However, he still made the trip to Cyprus. Laifis and Artimatas have pulled out. So, to replace Laifis, Agis Express has picked AEK right back Petros Ioannou, which is good for me because I was like, yeah, okay, you know, we've got Shikis and he's the right back. Where's the backup? Is Sachas the backup? Okay, fine, but you know he's a midfielder. Really, he's played that right back when there's been a problem. So having Petros Ioannou in there is a good pick. I was thinking maybe that Psatis could have made it as well.
Mm-hmm.
So you know because he's been having a good season with Athens so far. Yeah. But yeah, fine.
Pedro says Hector will be playing. He's training normal. Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So yeah. What do you think about these picks?
Listen, it's the first time in a long time I'm able to say I trust this coach and I trust his decision making. And okay, Bitar is suspended, but I think Gaguli can do a job. Yep. His pace will cause a lot of problems, and I think the system that we're going to play against Austria will suit him because he's done it for God knows how long. He's done that centre forward role and just running off, playing off the defender's shoulder. So I think that suits him down to the T.
Yeah, and if we do the same thing that we did in Austria, that's exactly what we need. You know, there's a long ball through the middle of the park. You need somebody like Gagulis with the pace to go and run after those balls. So, yes.
Yeah. That's all right. We're good. We're not moaning about the Ethniki now.
No. But you know, Artimadas pulls up injured. Bring in Gogic. You need somebody who just clatter them in the middle of the park.
Yeah.
So you know. But
I got Gusola to do that.
No. What he'll do is he'll just pass the ball to him. Anyway, we can move on from that. We've got some more Ethniki news. It's Kostas Tsanas.
Yes.
This is the new technical director for the academies.
Yeah,
right.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So Kostas Tsanas was a technical director at the Greek FA, where he's worked with the Greek national team, youth teams, and
we've seen how many players they've broken through recently.
Exactly, and he's also worked with the senior men's team as well. He led Greece's under-19s to the final of the UEFA European Under-19 Championship in 2012. Guided them to the FIFA Under-20 World Cup in 2013. He was head coach for Greece's Under-21 team, and he's also been an interim head coach for the Greek national team as well. Yeah, so he's been everywhere with the Greek FA. So you'd expect him to know what he's doing for the purposes of the Cyprus FA.
The Fleetwood Mac of Cyprus football now.
Go on, why?
Everywhere.
Oh.
It's karaoke night.
Hey, I hadn't sung yet today, so
no, you haven't.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Now,
there we go. Now,
so hold on. I'm going to do the transition. So the Cyprus FA press officer held a press conference today where he was asked a load of stuff about the national team, including something involving Agis Manjos and Legia Warsaw. Don't do it. Don't do it.
No,
If you leave me now, you take away the biggest part.
Don't hit the high note, please. Don't hit the high note. No. Aggie, please don't go. Please don't go.
Please don't go.
Which player was it? Was it Glasgow Rangers? No, was it Everton when Gaza was there?
Yeah.
And it was going, please don't go. I can't remember which player it was who was being interviewed. Was it Everton?
Please don't go.
Yeah.
Please don't go.
No, Aggie, don't do it, Aggie. He won't.
So what they did say in the press conference is Aggies Express was very surprised to hear this rumor, and he's not even thinking about it because he's still got a year left with the Cyprus national team. He's not got a year left; he's got 50 years left.
Yes.
Anyway, one of the other things the press officer was asked was regarding a second division game that.
Here's where it's going to get messy.
Tonight.
Here's where it's going to get messy.
It was something we already talked about last week, and this was a game between Doxa Gadokopias and Achironas Omnisillos, where the match didn't go ahead because the match doctor had not shown up within the 20-minute time frame that he's supposed to. We've seen this happen before. The big case it being Othellos versus AEL in the first division a couple of seasons back, where the match doctor thought the game was happening an hour later and couldn't get to the game on time. Now,
amazing.
As per the Cyprus FA's own regulations, Rionidis wrote a nice report detailing what had happened, and he gave AEL an automatic 3-0 victory, as per the regulations. However, for some reason, this second division game between Doxa and Achironas Onisillos at the Katokopia Epistrophi Glafkos Kliridis Stadium, right? This game was different. And this is, so according to the Cyprus FA's own announcement, the executive board decided not to forward the accusation to Aristotelis Vrionidis and instead rescheduled the game for tonight. Apparently part of the case that the Cyprus FA considered within the executive board was because they received a letter from Achironas Onisillos which said they wished for the game to go ahead anyway for the purposes of fair play, so the FA took this into consideration. Now that was on the 6th of November, that was Thursday. On the 11th of November, Achironas Onisillos technical director Yorgos Tsoukas went on Supersport FM, as you do, and said that they were not against the cancellation in the letter, but they put the statement that the games should be decided on the pitch. You know, every time there's a cancellation of a game and the game is given to a team, both teams come out and say, games should be decided on the pitch. You know, AEL did
Fair play.
Exactly. AEL did it when Othellos got the 3-0 loss. Neas Salabina did it when Aboel got kicked out of the cup because of the firecracker. A lot of reasons people keep making the statements that results should be decided on the pitch. However, Achironas Onisilos said that the cancellation, we're not against the cancellation. Okay. Now,
You're bottom of the league with no points.
yeah.
Yeah? You're bottom of the league with no points, and you're just about to be awarded a 3-0. No. It's fine. We will play.
Yeah. So,
All right, mate.
Tsoukas expressed surprise that the Cyprus FA used their letter as reasoning for making sure the game goes on. And he went on to say that the club would try to perform at its best for the game, but that they are missing 3 of their first 11 due to injury. So you got that. Now, at the same time, Bafos' representative at the Cyprus FA's executive board said he and many others during the vote at the executive board meeting did not agree to the decision. And in fact, there is also now 6 second division teams that have contacted legal representation to go against the Cyprus FA's decision.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the game was played today, and surprise, surprise, Achironas lost the game 2-0.
No, they didn't, did they?
Almost
Giant killing.
as if something was planned.
Oh, well, we have no reason to say that, Thussor. We've got no reason whatsoever. I mean, I don't want to do a deep dive into the people that are involved in said bottom club, but you know, it's fine. You're not gonna do that.
Listen, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to get sued. Okay?
No,
So I won't. Just UEFA will probably look at their swatches to see what kind of colour to give the game.
Yes, they'll open the drawer and they see which color envelope.
Yeah.
Color coding.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Would it be like a scarlet colored one, like Little Red
Crimson.
Riding Hood? Crimson.
Crimson.
Yes.
Chartreuse.
If Little Red Riding Hood was a postman, she'd be still wearing red.
Yes.
Special delivery.
Now.
Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?
Now.
Grandma, what big teeth you have. Sorry.
Well, so I mean this situation obviously then goes into like it's a good thing to move on to, but somebody was quiet for a long time.
Yes. However,
he went on Supersport FM, didn't he? He did.
Yeah.
He went on this week as well, didn't he?
Now, under normal circumstances, I would play the music, but
Correct.
Given what's been going on at his club, we're not going to do it because it's not a laughing matter. Believe me, it really ain't.
Now,
I've got something to tell you afterwards, by the way.
Yeah. So he had to come out despite the situation that he and others very close to Stavros Dimosenos to say that he had to clarify a few things for the club, because there's been a few rumors going around in Cyprus that because of the death of Stavros Dimosenos, that Garmiodissa as a club will be folding. So he's had to come out and give a statement to say, no, that's not the case. We've got plans in place. We've got financing in place. Everything's fine. And he also had some statements to put out regarding the Doxa and Achironas Onisilos game. As usual, he had some stuff to say about that, including, we're having words with our legal representatives about what we can do regarding the situation. Respect. We need respect.
Respect.
Yeah. So that's Mr. Johnny Violins. Now, speaking about Stavros Demosthenes, there's been I wouldn't say there's been a break in the case. There's not necessarily been a break in the case. However, the police are now investigating how two things have happened. One is regarding to how people in the central prisons are utilizing mobile phones to do the things and organize the things that were organized for Stavros Demosthenes' murder. And the second thing is how people got hold of images of Stavros Demosthenes' body after the murder, and has been shared privately on mobile phone networks.
Privately.
Well, yeah, I mean, how private are things in Cyprus?
Yeah.
Yes. Now, I don't want to know. Don't send me that shit. I don't want to see it. No, thank you. I'm good, thanks.
No. But the thing is, what they're saying is that the images weren't from the crime scene, but they're actually from the morgue.
Yeah.
So from what I understand, they've actually identified loads of people who were present during the autopsy, and it includes a pathologist and police officers. Now, the police have issued search and seizure warrants against a pathologist and one police officer. So it's not looking good, Brev. Not looking good at all. And the whole situation is a bloody mess.
Yep.
And it's just, what? I don't think there's actually been a report for the last 4 or 5 days regarding the investigation.
No, I think they're waiting for those Georgians. Have they extradited the Georgians yet or not?
Don't know. I mean, there's been no reports of them arriving in Cyprus that I've seen anyway. But
Georgians.
Look, I'll tell you more later, because I don't want to say it on air, but it's worse than what we think.
Oh, good. I mean, is it worse than what I told you the other week?
Yeah.
Oh, it's even worse than that,
mate. It's worse than you can imagine. I don't think I've told you, but it's bad. It's really bad. But anyway, let's move on, because I think
in the nick of time.
Yes, in the nick of time.
Yes, in the nick of time. Let's do the
There's
two more rumors.
Yes.
To mention. So we already mentioned the two coaches. However,
yes,
there is also two players. So the first one is Jimmy Kazan at Paralimni. Apparently, clubs in France, Portugal, and the Netherlands are looking at him, as well as Greek Super League clubs.
Yes.
Now, Paralimni are asking for €1 million for him. I think that's insane.
Well, I agree. However, given the teams that are interested in him, Paralimni are saying, if you want him, you pay. Because from what I gather, I mean, Mido is mentoring the lad for a start. And when Mido is involved in something, it usually means ching ching. Ask Paris Saint-Germain, ask your team, Aston Villa, ask Tyson Fury. I'll tell you about that later as well. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So there you go. So that's the first one. And then next one is Vladimir Sava. So we've been seeing rumors about him for the last 4 or 5 months now. And the half Ukrainian youngster is being looked at by a historic mid-table Serie A side.
Yep, for the Primavera.
Primavera. Yes. And with that, we go to the bit that everybody's waiting for. I've got some notes here.
He's got the whole sheet of. I love it.
No. It's good. It's only half.
It's only a few paragraphs. Okay, let's go.
It's time to spin the wheel. What is coming? We don't know.
Well, I certainly don't know what's coming because I haven't checked. So,
Yeah,
young man, far
I
away.
specifically wait for the podcast before I put it all on Twitter. As well. So let's. I think we'll start with the one that everybody's mentioning in the headlines on SuperSport and things like that, and that is that AEL have been fined because of that statement that they put out after the Bafos game regarding the elbow,
Right. Yeah.
David
yeah.
Luiz, and saying that they were trying to be nice to Bafos because of what they said
They
about
complained a week before. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So AEL have been fined specifically for that. Now, I'm going to go to something which is related to the Doxa
Oh God.
Achironas game. And this is Thoila Academia's under 16s, right? They were
Okay.
fined because the match doctor for their game versus Iraklis Yerolakou was, I pronounced that a bit weird, didn't I? Iraklis Yerolakou. The match doctor was late by 19 minutes. Buzzer beater. Buzzer beater. It was like the referee was about to go, oh, okay, he's here. Now, Apollon ladies were also fined because their match doctor in their game that they had the other week was late by 7 minutes.
What the fuck are you doing?
What the fuck are you doing? Exactly. Now, what is Doxa going to get? Are they going to get a fine at all for the match doctor not showing up because they abandoned the game after 20 minutes? What's going to happen there? What's going to happen there next week? It's going to be fun to find out, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's just a coincidence that these two things have arrived the same week that this whole situation with the match doctors has come up, isn't it?
Coincidink.
And finally, right, this one's got nothing to do with anything.
Nothing to do with anything.
This one is left field, right?
Oh.
We've got Garmodisa under 19's goalkeeping coach, Venizelos. Bloody hell, I can't read my own writing. Venizelos Yimbrosidis. Venizelos Yimbrosidis. Was sent off in their game versus Olympiacos Lefkosias because after Olympiacos scored, he jumped towards the linesman in a violent manner and then pushed the referee.
Ah, lovely.
Now,
lovely.
He's been fined and he's been banned until April 28th, 2026.
What? Mind you, was it the Salamina youngster that was done for a long time for pushing someone? Who was it?
Oh,
Salamina,
I can't
wasn't
remember, man. It happens so often. But April 2026. So that's a six months and 2 weeks ban for
shoving a ref.
Venizelos Yimbrosidis. Fovero.
Absolutely.
Scenes.
Yes. That's it.
That
is it. But it's a good one again.
It's time to spin the wheel. What is coming? We don't know. Spin the wheel now.
And we are done. We haven't done an hour and a half exactly. We've still got another 45 seconds. So I'm just going to do the Instagram. Give us a follow at This Is Mappa on Instagram and on X. Follow Thasso at Flares Cafes. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Next week might be a quieter one because obviously they're from the year, but don't bank on it. Boys and girls, thank you very much. Thank you, Thasso, and we'll be back very soon. Adios.